Welcome to Chemistry Academy, Fajandar High School and Junior College, Vahur. Dear student, in last lecture, last video, we have discussed the classification of halogen derivatives in different manners or on the basis of different conditions, how halogen derivative of alkanes are classified. First one on the basis of skeleton, second one on the basis of number of functional group present, that is monohalogen and polyhalogen. Then next one on the basis of different types of structure like vinyl, allyl, aryl. Okay, so in brief we have discussed the classification of halogen derivatives. Now in today's lecture we will try to cover the nomenclature of halogen derivatives. Nomenclature, how to write the name of halogen derivatives, both haloalkane, haloalkene, haloalkyne as well as haloarine. Now in common system, in nomenclature, the first part we are going to start the common system of halogen derivative. Now in case of common system of halogen derivative, how to write the name of alkyl halide. Now first point we are going to start how to write the name of alkyl halide. So the according to common system, the name of alkyl halide derived by following the word alkyl. According to common system, the name of alkyl halide derived by writing first the name of alkyl group followed by the word halides. First write the name of alkyl group followed by the word halide, means its name is written itself alkyl halides. Suppose one example is given to you, CH3 single bond Cl. Now in this case CH3 single bond Cl, the halide present is Cl. So we can say it is chloride. The halide present is Cl. So it is called as chloride. Now one carbon means which alkyl group is present? So the alkyl or alkyl group present is methyl. So its name is written as methyl chloride. First write the name of alkyl group followed by the name of halides. This is a pattern to write the common name of alkyl halide. So according to common system, first write how to write the name of alkyl halide. So the name of alkyl halide derived by writing the name of alkyl group followed by the word halides. Second and important rule in common system, the prefix use are prefix before the name of alkyl halide. The prefix use are N, sec, iso, neo. In common system, which prefix are used? N means normal chain, or we can say straight chain. Second one is here sec, means the functional group attached to secondary carbon. Sec means secondary. Iso means we can say the methyl group attached to carbon number 2 in a carbon chain. That example we will try to cover. What is the mean? Iso methyl group means CH3 attached to carbon number 2 in a carbon chain. Neo means 2 methyl group attached to carbon number 2. In iso, 1 methyl group attached to carbon number 2. In neo, 2 methyl group attached to carbon number 2. And the last prefix used is third, or we can say tertiary. Third or tertiary. Now what is secondary carbon? The carbon to which another 2 carbon atoms are attached. What is tertiary carbon? The carbon to which another 3 carbon atoms are attached. So the prefix used in common system are N, sec, iso, neo and tertiary. So based on these two rules, we will try to cover the example of alkyl halides. Now the first alkyl halide given is CH3 single bond CH2 single bond Br. Now in this case the halide present is Br. 2 carbon atoms means which alkyl or alkyl group? Ethyl. So we can write here ethyl and Br means bromide. So what is the common name of this given compound? It is written as ethyl or ethyl. ethyl bromide. Now next one, suppose CH3 CH2 CH2 single bond Cl. Now in this case halide is present, that is Cl. It is called as chloride. Now after halides, how many carbon atoms are present? 1, 2 and 3. Now it is the example of normal chain, straight chain, or we can say halides attached to primary carbon. This carbon is your primary carbon because to this carbon one carbon atom is attached, so it is called as a normal chain. So the prefix use N. How many carbon atoms are there? 1, 2, 3. So 3 means the name of alkyl group is propyl. Cl means chloride. So what is the name of final common name of this compound? It is called as N-propyl chloride. This N indicates normal chain or functional group attached to primary carbon, straight chain. Now propyl means 3 carbon atoms are there and chloride means Cl. Now next example, suppose CH3 CH CH3 single bond CH2 single bond R. Now it is also the example of halides because Cl, Br are the halides. In this example, total how many carbon atoms are there? When you will see the example, total how many carbon atoms are there? 4. Now 4 carbon atom means the name of alkyl group is butyl. 4 carbon atom means the name of alkyl group is butyl or butyl. Now the halide present is I, so it is called as iodide. Now this alkyl group contain more than 2 carbon atoms. Like here, more than 2 carbon atoms are there, so we will definitely use the prefix. Our prefix are N, sec, iso, neo and tertiary. Now in this case my halide is iodide, alkyl group is butyl. Which prefix we will use? Now when you will observe, this is your carbon chain, this one is your carbon chain, and in this carbon chain methyl group attached to carbon number 2. In this carbon chain मिथाइल ग्रुप अटैच टू कार्बन नंबर 2. और हमने 11 में स्टडी किया था कि अगर मिथाइल ग्रुप CH3 कार्बन नंबर 2 को अटैच रहेगा, सो द प्रीफिक्स यूज इज आइसो. सो द नेम ऑफ दिस कंपाउंड इज isobutyl. The name of this compound is isobutyl. Why iso prefix is used? Because CH3 methyl group attached to carbon number 2 in a carbon chain, that's why the prefix used is iso. So this one is your ethyl bromide and propyl bromide. This one is your isobutyl bromide. Next one, suppose I have written CH3 C CH3 CH3 single bond Br. Now this example is given to you. Here also 4 carbon atoms are there. Now 4 carbon atom is my alkyl group is butyl. Student, try to remember one thing. While writing the common name, we have to count total number of carbon atoms, whether it is straight or branch. That straight and branch, it is the matter of IUPAC, IUPAC nomenclature. It is not concerned with a common system. Common system में मैं क्या करूँगा? Total carbon atom count करने का. And write the name of alkyl group. Now here the carbon atoms are there 4. 4 carbon atom means the name of alkyl group is butyl. Halide is Br means bromide. Just check the position of functional group. Position of functional group मतलब कौन से कार्बन को functional group attached है. Whether halides functional group attached to primary carbon, secondary carbon or tertiary carbon. When you will observe this example, in this example the Br attached to this carbon and the nature of this carbon is tertiary carbon. Nature of this carbon is tertiary. Why tertiary carbon? क्यों इसको मैं बोलूंगा tertiary carbon? Because to this carbon another 3 carbon atoms are attached. ये carbon को कितने carbon atom attached है? 1, 2, 3. That's why this carbon is called as tertiary carbon. So the my prefix use is, मेरा prefix क्या use करेंगे? Tert or tertiary. Tert or tertiary. The alkyl group is butyl and Br means bromide. So final the name of this compound is, क्या name आएगा इसका? tertiary butyl bromide. Now next example, suppose I have written CH3 CH3 single bond CH3 CH2I. Now this example is given to you. Just observe this example. Total how many carbon atoms are there? 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now 5 carbon atom means my alkyl group is pentyl. I means iodide. So its name is pentyl iodide. But which prefix is used? अब मैं यहाँ कौन सा prefix use करूंगा? Now just check this carbon chain. Now in this carbon chain, 2 methyl group attached to carbon number 2. How many methyl group attached to carbon number 2? One upside and second down. Here, 1 methyl group attached to carbon number 2. The prefix used is iso. But when 2 methyl group attached to carbon number 2, अगर carbon number 2 को 2 methyl group attached है, तो मैं कौन सा prefix use करूंगा? Neo. Now prefix used is neo. So the name of this compound is neo. 5 carbon means pentyl. 5 carbon means pentyl and I means iodide. So the name of this compound is, what is the name of this compound? Neopentyl iodide. Now I have tried to cover the example of all prefix. N. This one is your N-propyl chloride. Now for sec, take butyl. Attach halide group to the secondary carbon. That will be sec butyl halides. Now it is the example of tertiary. It is the example of iso. It is the example of your neo. So these are the common system of alkyl halides, or we can say common system of haloalkane. Dear student, just observe ethyl bromide, N-propyl chloride, iso. Why it is called as iso? CH3 methyl group attached to carbon number 2. Why it is tertiary? Why it is tertiary? Because halides attached to tertiary carbon. Why it is neo? 2 methyl group attached to carbon number 2. Okay. Now different examples are given in your textbook. Just go through that examples. Now this is the common system of alkyl halide. Now we will try to cover some examples of alkene and alkyne. According to common system, how to write the name of alkene and alkyne. Suppose I have given here CH, triple bond C, single bond Cl. CH, triple bond C, single bond Cl. Now it is the example of haloalkyne. Now student, in 11th standard, related to alkyne is given. मैं alkyne का common name कैसे लिखता है? The basic alkyne according to common system is acetylene. The basic alkyne according to common system is acetylene. Basic alkyne का मतलब रहता है alkyne containing less number of carbon atom. और कितने less number of carbon atom मतलब कितने carbons रहते हैं? 2. So it is the acetylene. The prefix used here chloro, so it is called as acetylene chloride or chloroacetylene. What we call it? It is called as acetylene chloride or chloroacetylene. Okay, we can write here acetylene chloride. It is the common name of this example. Now next one, suppose it is given CH2 double bond CH single bond Br. Now this carbon is your sp2 hybridized carbon. This carbon to which functional group is attached? It is your sp hybridized. Now we have studied when halogen group attached to sp2 carbon, this one is called as a vinyl and Br means bromide. इन क्लासिफिकेशन वी हैव डिस्कस, अपने क्लासिफिकेशन में स्टडी किए कि अगर फंक्शनल ग्रुप अटैच्ड टू sp2 कार्बन, directly bonded to sp2 carbon, it is called as the vinyl bromide. Now next example is given. Suppose CH2 double bond CH, CH2 single bond I. Now here this carbon is sp3 carbon. In classification अपने डिस्कस किए, this carbon is here sp3 carbon, but this sp3 carbon bonded to carbon carbon double bond. ये sp3 carbon किसको अटैच्ड है? कार्बन कार्बन डबल बॉन्ड. मैं कौन सा फंक्शनल ग्रुप यूज करूंगा. नाउ sp3 कार्बन बॉन्डेड टू कार्बन कार्बन डबल बॉन्ड, मैं कौन सा फंक्शनल ग्रुप यूज करूंगा हेयर? अलाइल. द नेम ऑफ फंक्शनल ग्रुप इज अलाइल एंड I means iodide. So this structure is called as allyl iodide. ये स्ट्रक्चर को मैं क्या बोलूंगा? अलाइल आयोडाइड. ट्राई टू रिमेंबर, दिस वन इज योर विनाइल ब्रोमाइड, this one is your acetylene chloride, this one is your allyl iodide. So all are the examples of alkyl halide, haloalkene, and third one your haloalkyne. Now this is the first pattern of common system, nomenclature of common system. Now let me cover some few examples of your haloarine. Now arine, this word used for aromatic compound. Haloarine, this word used for aromatic compounds. For example, I have written here benzene ring, and to that benzene ring suppose Cl is attached. To that benzene ring suppose Cl is attached. It is the best example of haloarine, aromatic halides. Haloarine or aromatic halide. Now according to common as well as IUPAC, aryl halides are named as haloarine. According to common system as well as IUPAC nomenclature, aryl halides, aromatic halides are named as haloarine. In common system, the prefix used are ortho, then meta, then para. In common system, the prefix used are ortho, meta, and para for disubstituted. Okay, now this is your mono substituted because one halogen functional group is attached. Now again I am going to attach second functional group. It is called as disubstituted. Now this example, it is also the example of disubstituted haloarine. This one is also the example of disubstituted haloarine because two halogen or functional groups are attached. Now but the difference is position. Now suppose this one is my carbon number 1, carbon number 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Carbon number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Carbon number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Now in these examples, what is the position of two functional group? Now here two functional group attached to carbon number 1 and 2. Here two functional group attached to carbon number 1 and 3. Here two functional group attached to carbon number 1 and carbon number 4. Okay, here carbon number 1 and 3, carbon number 1 and 2. If two functional group attached to carbon number 1 and 2, this position is ortho position. If it attached to carbon number 1 and 3, this position is meta position, and if it attached to 1 and 4, it is para position. Student, try to remember, अगर दो फंक्शनल ग्रुप कार्बन नंबर 1 एंड 2 पर है तो वो पोजीशन को मैं क्या बोलूंगा? ऑर्थो. If it attached to 1 and 3, this position is your meta. If it attached to 1 and 4, this position is your para. So the name of this compound is, it is called as ortho, means O. O means ortho, di means 2, Cl means chloro, ortho dichlorobenzene. What is the name of this compound? It is called as ortho dichlorobenzene. This one 1,3 means meta dichlorobenzene. This one is here 1,4 means para dichlorobenzene. Now actually this numbering, it is used in IUPAC nomenclature. Numbering, it is used in IUPAC nomenclature. Just for our convenience, how to remember the ortho, meta and para position, अपन ने ये मेथड कवर किया. So this is the common system of halogen derivative of halogen derivatives, whether it is alkane, alkene, alkyne or aromatic compound. Different examples are there in your textbook. Just go through it. Now final example, in case of common system, I am writing benzene ring. Okay, to that benzene ring attach CH2 single bond Cl. We have studied this carbon is your sp3 carbon. Okay, and sp3 carbon directly bonded to benzene ring, aromatic compound. This group is called as, अपने क्लासिफिकेशन में स्टडी किए, ये ग्रुप को मैं कौन सा ग्रुप बोलूंगा, बेंजाइल ग्रुप. एंड Cl मींस क्लोराइड. सो द नेम ऑफ दिस कंपाउंड इज, क्या हो जाएगा नेम ऑफ दिस कंपाउंड, बेंजिल क्लोराइड. Halogen group attached to sp3 carbon which is directly bonded to aromatic compound. So student, this is in brief the common system of halogen derivatives. Halogen derivatives of alkane, alkene, alkyne and some example of aromatic compounds. Thank you. Now in next lecture we will try to cover the IUPAC nomenclature of halogen derivatives. Thank you.